Grand evening, happy Saturday evening. As I was out and about sourcing parts for my DIY new aquaponic builds, like my Radio Flow settler filter I'm going to be building. And as I'm sourcing parts, I had to go to two home building supply stores, Home Depot and Lowe's, and I still didn't get what I want. And the reason why I didn't get what I want, for one, they didn't even have a lot of stuff in stock, and there's a reason for that. I'm going to get to that here in a second. And for two, the prices have gone way up. I mean, it's crazy. So I always compare shopping when I'm doing DIY to get the best bang for my buck. And I'm finding that buying my parts online at Amazon, again, is far more cheaper than me going to Home Depot and Lowe's for a lot of my stuff now. I'll give you a prime example. For these quick connectors at Home Depot and Lowe's, they want $11 in tax for one of these, for one. Over $11 with taxes, about $12 for one of these quick 1-inch connector units, PVC pipe connector units. I got not one, I got two of these online. Two for less than the price of one at the big box stores. Isn't that crazy? Two for the price of one. Another example. These 1-inch ball valves in here, they want, for the price of one of these ball valves in here, 1-inch Schedule 40 PVC ball valves, I can get almost a whole bag, a whole freaking bag almost, for the price online, for the price of one of these at the big box stores. Isn't that crazy? This is why online shopping is outdoing the box stores. And the box stores are going to get to the point to where they're going to have to start closing, and they can't compete because the prices are so better online. Another reason why, what I saw here for the first time in Houston, I've seen it before, but what I saw is as I was going into the Home Depot and the Lowe's, there were migrants outside. They were sitting in chairs. I mean, not like I've seen before. Normally you might see a few people out there. There were like 20, 30 migrants sitting outside in chairs. They were very bold, soliciting customers for work, for home projects. It was crazy. So I decided to pull up on them and talk to them. But the thing about it is, none of them can speak English. And I found out that when I talked to them, they were using Google app. They have an app from Google, excuse my language, Google, whatever you want to call it, to interpret to English. And I pulled up on a group of these guys, and they all had on red. They all had on like this hip hop gear. They had on Jordans. They had nice Samsung cell phones, and they were tatted up with gang signs all on their bodies, their faces, and all that. But it was in Spanish. So I spoke to them through the app because they were trying to get me to hire them to do some work. And the dude was like, "We from Honduras. We from Honduras, man. We from Honduras, bro. We were in Chicago. We migrants, and we left Chicago because it's too cold, and we ain't used to that cold up there, and there ain't no work up there for us to do. All the work is down here south in Texas, in Houston." So they told me how they got down here, and how they were hired on the black market by some of these I guess these builders down here, and they put them up, I guess 3 to a room in a house or whatever. They feed them and all that, and they have to give their money. You know, they have to pay for room and board and all that, and they work for these guys, these contractors down here under the table. They couldn't even speak English. Then I asked him, "What are you skilled in?" Oh, he's skilled in concrete. He's skilled in carpentry. He's skilled in plumbing. He's skilled in landscaping, and you know. And I'm like, "What's up with all the tattoos?" He says, "You know, from Honduras. These are my guys. We all came together, and we were in this gang in Honduras. They were wearing all red, y'all. They were wearing all red. I mean, if you saw the video I posted before, they were all wearing red. And that's the gang to represent them. And I guess the color in Honduras, they told me. All the tattoos. And they told me, I said, you know, they kind of scared. They was kind of looking at me like, you know, we hope he ain't, you know, trying to get us set up, nothing like that. I didn't want to stay too long. Had a quick conversation with them to get more information about what's really going on. This is what's really going on down here. And then I found out when I came to the Home Depot where they was, you know, I asked one of the guys working there. He said, "Yeah, the migrants out there, man. They showed up like 4 or 5 days ago, you know, in the parking lot soliciting for work. A bunch of them, you know, and people are using these migrants. They're pulling up, putting them in the truck, and taking off with them." And he said, "That's why we short on supplies now, because now all of our supplies have become short because now these contractors are hiring these migrants and they're getting them for cheap, so they're able to buy more supplies now for all these new construction projects, building homes and all that, you know, home renovations and all that around here in Houston." I was saying, wow, that's why y'all short, because of migrants. You know, it's cheaper for them to hire the migrants so they can get more work done, they can make more profits, so they're buying more supplies. And this is what's going on. This is what the administration, current administration has allowed and has caused. This ain't good, y'all, because these guys are gang members, man. I mean, they was tatted up. They got their colors on. They're wearing Jordans. And I asked them, "Who bought them phones?" They said, "Well, they gave us, a nonprofit gave us the clothes. They gave us the phones, free cell phones, free nice tennis shoes." I mean, these were name brand clothes they was wearing. They got all this stuff up in Chicago for free. And I'm sitting here like, we don't even help our own homeless here. We don't even help the homeless veterans here. We don't give people who born and raised here no help. You know, this is the only reason why they didn't stay up in Chicago, because it's too cold in Chicago and there was no work. So I'm gonna end it like that, you know, and what's going on in the country, you know, and all that, and the prices of goods going up. And y'all grow some food, plant some food, build some DIY solar, be more self-sustainable, and be more aware, and stay prepped up, because ain't nobody coming to save you.